We are still talking about what? Errors. A lot of people has made a mistake. As a result, either they invited prayer people or prayer people invited themselves. There is two differences between family prayer and land liberation. In the place of family prayer, if you don't take time, you will close boundary and enter land liberation. So when you enter land liberation, that is where you have touched foundational powers. Now, here, when I told you yesterday, this is where I started from. And everything I'm telling you is a result of experience. And people who are not called into it will tell you it does not matter. I want you to know again that you are speaking in tongue does not give you automatic freedom from this. And this foundational force can make a man to be praying of what he's not supposed to pray. Any trace of foundational error in your life, don't compromise it. And I show you an example. And I use this offering box to give an example. And I told you that if you bring this thing and keep it here, tie red cloth, black cloth, white cloth, pour kai on it, and look for fire and key, and call it name, the spirit will enter. So the day you bring prayer people to your house, if they succeed in destroying this offering box and fail not to destroy the spirit, that is when you're going to face more problem. Some of you hearing me, the reason of your battle is that the promises, the vow your forefathers made, nobody is there now to be fulfilling it. And remember I said these foundational powers claim ownership over a man. They can scatter your work. They can turn your life upside down. And I made a comment that if you are not a firstborn, you don't have right to comfort this force. And you can only have right as the firstborn when your father is no more alive. But if your father is alive, no matter how anointed you are, if he tell you, no remove this idol, no remove her. I remember, when his elder, in those days, he speak in tongues. I hope I'm right. Do you know what it means for someone to be an intercessor? It means he's a prayer person. He's into deliverance. Intercessor. And he was interceding. Praise God. He was in Alaba selling
no, trade fair.
Na trade fair. Gig in the trade fair.
Electrical.
Yeah. And then you are doing well. And the day came, he took
yeah. Reverend Father.
He took the Reverend Father to his father's house. His father was still alive. And he went and removed what?
Our heart tree.
He went and removed our heart tree.
Yes, sir.
Now you put on there.
Yes, sir.
The person you put on there is still there alive?
No.
No. But your father now in charge.
Yes.
Did he ask you to remove it?
I told him, but he refused.
He refused.
Yeah.
And the Z made it to go and remove it.
Yes, sir.
And on heart tree is one of the most dangerous trees. You went and remove it. When you came back, what happened? Your business scattered.
Yes, sir.
Money scattered. And today you are still struggling.
Yes, sir.
The Reverend Father has gone. He's shining. But look at this one now. When he came back, everything scattered. Why? He went and removed the thing when they being put. May oversee never make you to cause damage, more damage to your life. Hear me? Nothing stopped him from removing the tree. But what happened after removing the tree is what we are talking about. Someone may ask me, Daddy, how would I come out of it? Wait, I will tell you when the time comes. But could that be his father said to him, just a word, let them remove it. Immediately he said that, the spirit will hear and become weak. For his father to say no, that what gave the spirit access to attack him. Ajolo, have you ever seen your father offer sacrifice before? Come. We found out on heart tree. And they did not know that the day he killed that fowl and poured the blood, their name was mentioned. He will call out the name of his children. and the one they will still born. And that is the tree you went to uproot without the permission of the man that had been offering sacrifice to the spirit. Thank God that they know their own. They saw their father doing that. The worst one is the one that your forefathers don't do and finish, and you come and you don't know. They are no more. You need a great intervention from God for your eyes to be open to it. But it could have been his father came and says, this thing will not want them again. Because to anything you see being worshipped was established by a spoken word.
Church, I just want to say this maybe for benefit of others, for us to learn from one another's error. When that thing came up, actually I'm not the person that decided to uproot the Oha tree. When I came back towards December time, so my mom told me that our lastborn, our female lastborn, she's complaining always every night that whenever she came out to urinate in the night, that Oha tree will no longer be there. So the one that Pastor Ajuru Senior in our family, that one also confirmed that Oha is that sometimes he will see the Oha as human being, that the Oha will move from where it was before to another place. So when they complain that, I have to take the case to the Reverend Father, though he's a young priest, maybe under 2 years of priesthood. So when I narrate the story to him, he said that when they are praying, that the day they came to our house, that he saw it. But based on, because he don't know any other person in our family, apart from that, my brother, he keep quiet, not until he came to know me. So he said that we have to do family prayer, liberation, and uproot the Oha tree. But he said that that I'm the one that will decide it with my dad. So when I told my dad, he said no. With anger, he refused it and rebuked me at once. So I tried like 3 times before I traveled back to Lagos. He refused. It was my stepmother that took the case up because she's the only one that my father is afraid of or listening to. So she told my dad about it, that your children said that they don't need your Oha tree again. Why are you insisting that they should leave it? So the next morning, out of anger, before I traveled, my father came out and said that he called me. I was still sleeping then. When I came out, he removed his slippers and said that what his father told him, that his own father told him also, that he told me the same thing and I refused, that I should see the Oha. If I want to uproot it, that I should go ahead and I'll uproot it, that whatever thing I see there, it does not concern him. So my mom, they rebuked him at the same time, said that they will not see anything. Your children are fighting to see light. So after that, I told the Reverend Father, he said I should go, that we continue with the prayers. So the very day they're supposed to uproot the Oha, when they came, I think even in Mirumaruga, I think your mom was there also. So my dad refused again that they will not uproot the Oha. So they have to call me on phone again and ask me. I don't know that they put the phone in speak out. So they told me that my dad refused again. What is my decision?
As a commander.
So I told them that once they say that the Oha is not good, that the Oha will not oversee me, that the Oha has been in existence according to history. So let's say it's over 200 years, because it's not even my grandfather that planted the Oha tree. At the end, when everything has spoiled, my dad told me that Oha is planted by the village, not even our family, because of some certain issue or whatever. But the story he narrated, the thing didn't even go well with me. So I went after they uprooted the Oha, it's not even up to 2 months, everything just turned upside down. That even to the extent that one day I even leave my shop. I lock up my shop in trade. For anybody that is in Aspanda, we know me very well because I'm very popular there. I leave my market, lock my shop and run. I leave Lagos and run to Ibadan.
From Ibadan to village.
I don't even know what is happening. No, I ran to village at the first time, stayed like almost a month, close to a month. Then I came back to Lagos and took my wife to Ibadan. So we stayed in Ibadan for 1 year before I returned back to Lagos again.
Now hear me. He made a point. His father said to him, see Oha Remove his slippers. Now hear me. And if that altar is planted by the village, even his father does not have right to remove it. And that is why he removed himself from it. The only people that have the right to remove it is the most elder person in the village. It means it's not a family shrine. It is a village shrine. So what belonged to the village, he went and removed. Do you know why? If not that the father removed his hand, remove himself, he could have been a dead man by now. How many years? Next year he'll be 90. I told you, error of 5 minutes can make you to fight a battle of 50 years. And hear me, if you do not overcome this battle, his children. You that is laughing, do you know the error your mother committed? Do you know the error your father committed that put you into what you're going through today? And somebody may say to me, how will I come out of it if my father says no? How will I come out of it if my villager says no? How will I come out of it if my uncle says no? How will I come out of it if my elder brother says no? So if you find yourself in a family where they says no, what you need is separation. What did I say? So that tree can still be there, but you have been separated spiritually. That demon can still be there, but you are what? Separated. I'm talking to those who has somebody ahead of them. What you need is what? Separation. Genesis 12 from 1.
Genesis 12 verse 1. He said now
the
Lord has said to Abram,
sir, he said the Lord said to who? Abram.
Get out of your country.
Hear me. So it is a command that comes with a force. Get out of your country.
From your family.
Hear me. 1, from what? Your family.
From your father's house.
2, from your father's house. Now hear me. So there is 2 differences between country, family, and father's house.
To a land that I will show you.
To where? A land that I will do what?
Show you. I will make you a great nation.
Sir, why did God say to him, get out? Because his father was an idol worshiper. What stopped God from telling him, go and bring down the idols of your father's house? Sir, when you come to my place and see idol, don't blame me. Don't say, Daddy, I thought God is using you. Why you never go destroy him? The reason that not be me reach to destroy him. I don't want to invite unnecessary battle to my life and to the life of my children. Hear me, there's ways to overcome these things without being a victim to errors. And in these things, you don't do strong man. You follow